So we're living in a world where technology is transforming the way we do business, the way we think, the way even before we think, we are prompted to do things.
My name is Amit, I represent Kwanji.
I'm Hans Pauwels.
I run a company called Aja.la.Studios.
I'm the co-founder of Bamba POS.
Mobitel is a payment platform.
Our mission is to enable people across the developing world to be included through a working physical address.
Today we're here at Meta that is hosting a 4-day bootcamp where Nest partnered with Visa to bring 10 startups from all across the world to the banks that they work with. It's been amazing to see sort of hundreds of applications come across from across Africa as well as across the world. We've now got 10 of them waiting to start the next 4-day journey with us, and we can't wait to see where it ends up.
Originally we started off with just simply providing information online, so everything from pictures, maps, directions, all that kind of stuff, the things that you wanted to know about restaurants. But from there we became a content producer. So we were bringing people publications, so magazines, Yummy Magazine, and our website. But from there we've now developed an app, and that's what brought us here to the VISA Bootcamp this weekend. Yeah.
Now, lack of a physical addressing system has a huge impact on me, on businesses here, and on the government. We have developed a geo-based addressing system that ties a high accuracy GPS pinpoint to a photo of a gate.
Bamba POS is a cloud-based point-of-sale and inventory management solution that targets small to medium-sized retailers, help them solve business complexity and increase profitability.
We don't see any reason why a business in Uganda should not be able to receive payments from a customer in Kenya or in Nigeria, whether that customer is in MTN money, whether they're using their credit card or whether they're using M-Pesa. So that's the particular problem our business is trying to, or is solving.
The participating businesses are guys solving very real problems that exist here in East Africa and more broadly in Sub-Saharan Africa, and had very tangible, scalable and well-structured solutions to those problems.
There's significant value they added on our startup, especially regarding scalability. The startup needs to be at least Pan-African and thinking global. So that has also helped us change our perspective, and in terms of our product, it's very scalable. Somebody in Bangladesh or South Africa can sign up now, start using my product without any face-to-face engagement.
What we've realized in our experience over the years is a lot of the time, more than funding, startups require access. And that's especially true of frontier markets like Kenya and East Africa and Sub-Sahara in general.
Access to companies like Visa and other financial institutions like banks is really important for us to grow as we look specifically to offer these services to our customers.
From our perspective, this bootcamp is really good because one, it gives us an overview of the fintech scene locally.
Are we on the right path? And could we go in a different direction? It would have taken several very long meetings for us to have figured that out. So the fact that we got that in 1 hour's presentation was very cool.
Visa has obviously worked with banks as their customers for a long time, so I can't think of anyone else who would know how to work with banks.
I think the value, at least in my view, is providing them an opportunity to use us as mentors as sounding boards. So I think a lot of them have ideas about where they want their companies to go to, and having them share those ideas and have the mentor, myself included, reflect some of those ideas back, and then complement and enhance, almost harden some of the ideas to make them more sophisticated.
I think what we're seeing is businesses that are trying to move quickly, providing more services that are otherwise being left aside by larger financial institutions who are a bit heavier and really are focused on their core customer base. Whereas these fintech companies are saying, look, there's a lot of opportunity out there. Where can we best work, move, and really are trying to quickly develop products and services to serve those markets.
Big banks are starting to realize that competition has changed. It's no longer just banks against banks. It's banks against telcos, against social media platforms, against the two people who are working in a garage to come up with a concept. So we are trying to change that model, and we are looking at more and more partnerships. Back at the bank, we are calling it co-opetition, so that we can try and work with people coming up with products that are actually working better than what we can do inside the bank. So if somebody else has built it out there, why build it inside the bank? Just partner with the guy. So it's something we're seriously looking at.
Because as the world is changing digital, many things are changing. And here the consumers are far away from the people who are developing these services and softwares. So the more you make these programs, the better, the easier the market will be reached.
There's more disruption happening in the payments business in the last 5 years than happened in the previous 50 years. The payoff for us is helping our clients figure out who they can work with and brokering some of those relationships.
It was really great to see that over the last 4 days, VISA has not only been involved in the day-to-day operations, not only the VISA Kenya team has been involved, but the VISA team across the region. So Africa was involved, CEMEA was involved, VISA Global was involved. And I think that truly shows a very big commitment towards building these bridges between startups and their partner banks. So we can't thank them enough for coming from all across the world to spend time with us in Kenya, as well as the startups in Kenya, to be able to make this program happen.